Hi YouTube. I've been putting up lots of videos recently of my various kind of collections. I collect a lot of kind of 80s toys and that kind of thing, but I also collect a lot of natural objects. So what I'm going to show you tonight is this cabinet here, which is my sort of cabinet of curiosities, but we're going to concentrate on minerals tonight. So I'm just going to show you the sort of the mineral cabinet here. So what I've done here, I've just basically put a whole load of minerals in together, different specimens either that I found or bought. I can't afford to buy like the best, most colourful minerals because some of them are ridiculous money even just for one, but I'll show you some in here that I've collected. Most are pretty small specimens. The only one I think that's a sort of man-made one is this one here, Bismuth, which I had to buy because it does form really nice kind of crystal shapes, and it gives this amazing kind of rainbow colour, so I had to have one example of it, but the rest are kind of genuine. I spent a year in Australia and I collected lots of minerals while I was out there, so this is some gypsum, for example. I got quite a few specimens of that. Here's some opal. You can just see the purple sort of flashes in it. Some little kind of chips of opal in that jar. Garnets we found quite a lot of. So in Australia what was quite good is we bought a camper van and we drove across the Nullarbor Plain and it broke down. So we were forced to kind of live at this place called Iron Knob for about 2 weeks, and it was an old iron mine, so all we could do was go looking for minerals. So I found quite a lot of specimens there, and that just meant wherever we travelled in Australia we looked in the various locations trying to find different minerals. So it got us sort of off the beaten track. Anyway, I'll show you some more of these. So this thing's called labradorite. Citrine there, type of quartz. What have we got? There's some various kind of agates and things down here. Some of these were from Australia. Can't remember what this one's called. I can't remember them all, but I've got them written down somewhere. This is called Tiger's Iron, this polished slice here. A bit more agate there. And we've got, this is a sulphur crystal, this little yellow one. This is malachite, the green bumpy one. There's I think that's chrysocolla, which is related. These are from, would have been found in copper mines, that sort of thing. Turquoise. This blue stuff here is azurite. There's another sort of bit of opal here, you can't really see it very easily. The main stone that is surrounding the opal is called potch. Kyanite, which is the blue sort of blade-like one. That stuff is called peacock ore, which is, I think it's like, yeah, an iron kind of mineral, a bit like goethite or something like that. Then we've got fluorite crystals. So in this place in Australia that we went to, I met a mineralogist there, and I kept taking in minerals that I'd found. So let me show you a few here. So see this lumpy one just in here, and then this one, a few of these sparkly silver ones here. I took all of these to him and I said, what are these minerals called? And he looked at each one and he said, that's goethite, that's goethite, that's goethite. And they were all goethite, but they all looked quite different to each other. So I thought I'd found loads of different minerals, and I was actually just finding one. Right, down here we've got, oh, incidentally, this one here, when we drove all the way around Australia, we drove back again, and I met the mineralogist bloke on the way back as well, and this stuff, he said, is another type of goethite or hematite, and he said it was really rare and he'd only ever found it once or twice, and he had one piece in his collection and the other piece was in the Adelaide Museum. So I did actually find something good in that mine in the end. Right, this is iron pyrite, you know, fool's gold. So you can find it in various you know, forms in different ways. So this is like a little ball here. Here's a few sort of interlocking cubes. This you can find iron pyrite like a sort of a disc, flat disc. There's another mineral called limonite which can take over after the iron pyrite. So I don't know if you can see. Let me just grab a torch, maybe I can show you this a bit better. Okay, so yeah, these are all limonite specimens. So they again form cubes that sort of interlock. This one here, that's limonite. This is limonite. So you see how the shapes are very similar to the iron pyrite, but they've just gone more of a brown colour. That's those. We found quite a lot of yeah, garnets in Australia. This is a big garnet that I found that I was really pleased with, showing the typical kind of garnet shape. I've got galena in the back here, very kind of silvery mineral. What else? Mica. Mica's good because it forms these really thin sheets that are only like a few microns thick. That's quite interesting. What else? Got this crystal here. What is that? I think that might be calcite. It has a sort of a double refraction to it. Okay, one of the places we went to in Australia to look around, we were looking for tourmaline. So these are various tourmaline crystals. There's black tourmaline, and you could find like double-ended crystals of that. That was quite good. Can't remember what this one's called. Maybe stibnite, I think, this one. This is gypsum desert rose. So remember I showed you the gypsum before, this stuff. We found that on a sort of salt lake, and the whole floor was like this. So you could pick up loads of specimens like that. This is just a different way that gypsum forms. I think this is from Africa, this particular specimen. So I buy quite a few specimens on eBay. This is as yet unidentified. I don't know what that is. Let me just slide this door over. These are magnetite crystals, if you can see them in here, in their matrix. So they're little tiny kind of, they look like little sort of pyramids sticking out the top. But yeah, they're really nice and they stick to magnets. You can actually get them out of the matrix fairly easily. What else have we got? These are nodules that I find in the UK. I think they might be limonite again. They're quite good. I found quite a few of those. Like here's one up here, like a ball. This is some sort of, I think it's like a calcareous mudstone or something that I found in Australia. More of that gypsum. Oh, here's a big crystal of gypsum that I found in the same location as the other one. So they can form these sort of double crystals. What else? Some more goethite, forming sort of black blobs this time. This I found, it sort of reminded me of stalactites and stalagmites, this one. Whether it was the same stuff or not, I don't know. It was in a sort of quarry on the outside, you know, rather than in a cave. Another piece of goethite. Trying to remember what this is called. That's a different mineral, but I can't remember the name of it. Oh look, here's some more gypsum, again forming in a different way. More mica. So mica quite often forms these kind of hexagonal kind of shapes, all built of these little layers. This is a big piece of quartz that I found in a quarry in Australia. More gypsum. More of these nodules that I find in the UK. I'll probably do another video of these separately. because I've got a lot of them in drawers and things, and lots of other kind of weird nodules and bits and bobs that I found in the UK. This is quite cool, like a little sort of sphere, some kind of ironstone or something around the edge, and then hollow in the middle. Ooh, my torch is going. And then this thing, this is called a septarian nodule. That's from Australia. These are really cool because they're full of soft sand normally, but you can just brush them with a toothbrush, brush all the soft sand out, and you're left with this really kind of intricate, with all these sections in it. I really like these. So yeah, lots of people go for the really bright, colourful minerals, but I just go for kind of anything that I find interesting. Then some more big quartz at the back there. Okay, I think that's probably it for this. I do have, like I say, more drawers with minerals in, and I've also got sort of a drawer with tektites and a few meteorites and things in there. So I'll post another video of that at another time. Oh, here's a little malachite, stalactite, I guess you would call it. It's been sliced so you can see all the rings inside it. That's quite nice. Well, this is native copper there as well. And there's a couple more bits of magnetite, bigger versions. Yeah, if you like this sort of thing, hit subscribe, because I will be posting lots of videos that are kind of similar. I've got another one up on YouTube at the moment on fossils, which is in the cabinet above here. So check that out. Definitely hit subscribe, because then anything new that I post up, you'll get to see it straight away. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.